Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. My name is Caitlin and today I am sharing my Walt Disney World haul of everything we bought on our recent trip to Walt Disney World. I normally always share these, and really, like, if you're somebody who doesn't really buy a lot of things from Disney World, then this probably is going to seem like a lot of stuff to you. Honestly, this is probably one of the smaller hauls of things that we got, considering how long we were there for, and it had been over a year, and we're pretty big merch people, so we do normally tend to buy a few things from the parks when we go. But yeah, if hauls aren't for you, you can click out of this video and I will see you in the next one. But if you like hauls and you like to see kind of what's out there, what's in the parks currently, and what we like to purchase, then keep on watching. Okay, I'm gonna start small and then kind of like work my way up of things that we bought. I'll try and keep things in categories, but realistically it might not happen. Also, you might hear a crazy little gremlin cat running around. We have a new kitten and he is just like a crazy little gremlin cat, so he just runs around a lot. Okay, but first of all, starting off with what we got like right when we got there. So we did end up purchasing a popcorn bucket, and these things that I'm about to share with you I don't have with me because they're washed and in our cupboards downstairs, and I really wasn't about to go get them out. But we ended up buying a popcorn bucket this year. We do have a popcorn bucket from the 50th anniversary, but the ones this year were different, so we were just like, we'll just get new ones. And yeah, it's really cute. I like it. It's cute little popcorn bucket. I also, Austin and I, we both got a resort mug. So I think he got blue and then I got pink. Again, we have them washed and already downstairs, but we always get a resort cup. We think it's worth it. We're not really big pop drinkers like day to day normally, but when we're at Disney World, we just like it. We like having a little resort cup to fill up before we go. If we're going to the pool, we like to fill up the resort mugs, and at the end of the night, fill them up before we go to bed. Just, you know, chilling in the room. So anyways, we each got a resort cup and we got a popcorn bucket. So that was like basically all the like little like popcorn bucket resort cup things. Also, we picked up, this was more like on our last day there, but we did pick up a bunch of candies. So this is a bad habit that we developed because when we first went to Disney World as a couple, that is when the dining plan was still a thing, and if you didn't use up all of your dining plan credits, you basically either lost them or you could use them on snacks. So we always would come home with like a bunch of snacks for every trip, and now that we don't do the dining plan anymore, we still just buy out of pocket a bunch of snacks to bring home. So most of these are for family members, but let me see here. Okay, Austin's already opened this one, so this one's obviously for us, but we have some assorted sour balls. We have some sour taffy. I think I got those ones for myself because I like taffy. And then I think we got one gummy worm for us, sour gummy worms. And then these three we got for Austin's mom. She normally loves the sour belts from Disney, but we literally couldn't find them. So we got her some sour flowers, some sour gummy worms, and some sour gummy Disney characters. So those are the ones we got for her. And then I also picked up the Cajun Craze Crunch, which is like a spicy kind of crunchy trail mix. Normally I get the Chip 'n Dale's spicy trail mix, but again, didn't have it anywhere. So I feel like maybe this is replaced it. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks very similar to the one that is the Chip 'n Dale's one. So anyways, excited about that. So those are all the snacks that we brought home. Also, I guess kind of staying on the same theme. So Austin has been collecting the Oga's Cantina cups and mugs that you can buy like with drinks when you go. And as of our last trip, he finally got like the beer flight, which was the last cup that he needed. And then a couple months ago, they released one new cup and then one cup that's like a different variant of the one that we already have. So he was like, well, I have to get it. So we got the Loth Cat cup, and this is so cute. Like, it is not a cup that you would really be able to use because it is tiny. Like, the amount of actual liquid you could fit in here is very, very minimal, and it'd be very hard to clean because of like all the little crevices and whatever. But It's very, very cute to display and have on a shelf, which is where he has all of his cups. So we got the Loth cap. They also make the new, like the other new one that they're making is the Endor cup, and we have it already in like the cream kind of color, like the natural color, but I think right now it's in like a blue. So Austin didn't want to get that. He liked the one that we have, so he just wanted to get the Loth cat cup. The Loth cat cup. And that one you can get with any non-alcoholic beverage. You just pay extra to get the cup, basically. Okay, moving on to apparel. So we didn't get a ton of stuff for apparel this year. I got a couple things. Also only got one shirt. So first thing we got was this hat. I got this hat. I love this hat. I saw a bunch of people recently getting this, and it just reminds me of those like vintage like Walt Disney World hats that they have, but it's like a cream color on the top, and then it has a little white M with Mickey in the center, a navy base, and then it says Walt Disney World on the side. The tags are literally so long for no reason. And then I like these ones that have like this kind of adjustable. I don't like the ones that are Velcro. I feel like they get stuck in your hair. And then also my friend Brandon said this the other day on like I think a haul or something that he had, and he said he gets nervous that like when you're reattaching the Velcro all the time, it like ends up wearing out over time. So I never even thought of that either, but anyways, I like this one. It's super cute. I wore it in the parks I think a couple times while we were there, but this is one that I definitely will just wear on like a day-to-day basis. I love wearing hats, so really happy with this one. We also, or I keep saying we, I also got a shirt from the Halloween party. So we did go to the Halloween party this year, and I like to normally get a shirt from the Halloween party to just like commemorate. But this is the one that they had this year. It's kind of like this acid wash almost color. It almost shows up more purple in person, like purple and gray in person. I'm kind of nervous with how it's going to wash. Like I'm nervous that the black is going to start to leak. I have washed it already, but I don't know. It just already looks a little bit less black than what it was when I purchased it. But anyways, it has this really cute logo. It's very thin, I will say. So I don't know how long this shirt will last. Like it's not one of those ones you're going to be able to have for years and years and years. But anyway, it's very cute. I like the design, and it just says Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Magic Kingdom 2024. Again, the cat is going crazy. I'm so sorry. And I love their little Halloween costumes this year. I think they were just like so stinking cute. And then we also got, this was one of the things when we were going there, I was really hopeful that we would be able to find these shirts so that we could all match. But Austin, myself, and Austin's sister all got matching shirts of the Winnie the Pooh like classic characters. These are shirts that I guess like they used to make these like years and years ago, and then they brought them back as like a vintage line. But these are the ones that we got. So I got Piglet, which is so cute, and then on the back it says Piglet, and I didn't even know these had things on the back of them until we had bought them. But I got Piglet, and then Austin got Eeyore. Of course, Eeyore's like his favorite character. And it has this cute storm cloud on the back. I love the back of his. And then Katelyn got the Winnie the Pooh shirt. And then a lot of the stuff too, if you're curious, that Katelyn bought will be in the vlogs because she wanted to kind of show everybody every day like what she purchased. So you'll see that as well, but I might mention a couple things here and there. Anyways, okay. So that was all the apparel that we purchased. Oh, I guess ears kind of count as apparel, huh? Okay, so I did get a few pairs of ears. I guess only technically a couple, but some of the ears come with accessories. So anyways, this was the first pair that I purchased. These ears were on my list of what I wanted to get because I had so many outfits that I wanted to pair these with, and I just love these ones. They're so classic. I wear my just plain black Mickey ears a lot, but sometimes I want like a little bit more of a girly touch, but still keeping it just like plain and classic. And I just thought the white and black polka dot bow is so cute. So I got these ones. I love them. And then these were the one thing that I said I really, really wanted when we went to Disney World. And these are the character plushie headbands. So what you do is you buy the headband. You could literally use any headband also. I will say like this headband specifically felt very tight in comparison to like the newer kind of headbands. This one did feel really tight. I did have to stretch it out quite a bit like while we were there, and I still kind of got headaches when I was wearing it. So you literally could use any headband with these. But anyways, I bought the headband, and then you buy the little guys to put on. So the ones that I ended up picking up were, I wanted a million of them, and I really had some self-control. So I did pick up Mickey and Minnie. Here, I'll just, you know what they would look like, but I got Mickey and Minnie. And then the other ones that I picked up were Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale, when we first found out that these were coming to Walt Disney World, I said, I don't know why. I never have really like had an affinity towards Chip and Dale, but these little guys I just thought would look so cute on a headband. I don't know why, but they really do. They look so cute. And I wore these to Animal Kingdom, and I just thought they're like perfect. And because they're brown, they're kind of like more of a neutral, if you will, and you can kind of just wear them with whatever. So love them. Glad I picked them up, but those were the 4 that I picked up. And then, okay, also I guess staying with apparel, this is one. So when we purchased, if you don't know, if you're new here, we're DVC members. Just recently, we just purchased DVC last year. So when we were there last year, we had purchased DVC. We wanted to get a few things that like commemorated our home resort, which is the Riviera, and we also wanted just like, you know, DVC merch, whatever. So anyways, when we went into the gift shop there, I saw these robes that they had that had like the Riviera on them, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that. That's so cozy. I would wear that all the time at home, but I just never bit the bullet on it. It was like a terry cloth material, and I don't love the feel of terry cloth. So anyways, the last year, over a year, I've been thinking about this stupid robe for like this every day basically since then. And I was like, okay, when we go, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get the robe. I'm gonna get the robe as long as I love it. So when we got there the first day, we went to the merch shop, and I noticed that they had the robe, but they changed it and it's not terry cloth anymore. And I was just ecstatic. So I did pick up the Riviera robe, and I will say I wore this almost every day while we were there. I will wear this basically every day now that we're home, and like I've done this haul so I can actually, you know, put all this stuff away. But this is the robe. It's so nice. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a cotton on the outside, but it's kind of like a silkier cotton, I would say. And then on the inside, it's like a plush robe, and it's so cozy. And then on the front here, it just has embroidered the Riviera, Disney's a Riviera Resort. Stunning, 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 stunning. And I'm so happy with it. It's definitely more of like a spa-esque robe because the sleeves aren't full length, so they don't actually go down to your wrist. They kind of go down to like here, like your elbow, crook of your elbow, you know? And then it's not like a long robe. It goes down to about my shins, I would say. But I am obsessed. I love it. This will only ever be a robe that I put on when I am like squeaky clean, fresh out of the bath or shower, but I am obsessed and I love it, and I'm so happy I got it. But that was like the big purchase for me of like, I was like, okay, if I get this, I can't really buy like a ton of other stuff, which is why like I didn't really get a whole lot of like extra random stuff. But yeah, love my robe. Okay, so that's kind of it for the apparel, and almost basically everything. So we basically just got like plushies. I have some charms, and then the pins. Okay, so getting into the plushies. So we actually went a little plushie crazy on this trip. Normally, I only ever let myself buy one plushie every trip because I always like to have a plushie to cuddle while we're there. But I will say, I really think that this is going to be the last trip that I buy plushies because, as you can see, like, we don't need any more plushies in our life. So these are the plushies that we got. So when we were in Animal Kingdom one day, we had to do the Dinoland games because one, Katelyn, Austin's sister, really wanted to win a dino plushie, and also we were like, we don't know the next time we're gonna be able to play the Dinoland games and like experience Dinoland, so we had to play some games. So I think we each ended up getting a ticket. So we each spent whatever the $6 that it is for a ticket to play a game. And then Katelyn didn't win anything. Austin won one, and then I ended up winning two. So I gave one of my prizes to Katelyn, but my other prize was little Mickey Mouse here. And I do already have the small mini of like the same kind of set. So I thought they were cute, and it really is nice that it says, I think it says the Dino Institute, and then it has Disney's Animal Kingdom on the bottom of the foot. I just thought, you know, so cute, love. And again, who knows the next time we're actually gonna be able to play the games in Dinoland. And then I also, these were my plush of the trip. So This was the plush plan, was that I really wanted the Bigfoot Figment, which he was going to be my pick. I was like, I need to have him. He's going to be my plushie. So we found him on night one. I was so happy. We found him in Disney Springs at that like Ever After company store, which I was surprised by because I thought he would only be able to be found in Epcot, but we did find him there. But anyways, got him, was so happy. I've looked for him for years in the parks, okay? And I finally was able to get him, so love him. Basically, halfway through our trip, we had watched Fantasmic one night, and Katelyn and I were just on the high of Fantasmic. And we went into the store, and Katelyn still hadn't purchased a plushie, and she really wanted one. And we said, let's get Sorcerer Mickey's. So we got Sorcerer Mickey's. And I have also wanted him for a long time. The last time we were there, he was sold out. They didn't have any of him. So they had tons of him this trip, and I just love him so much. He's so cute. Katelyn and I, like I said, got matching ones, and it was just like so cute to take pictures with him in Hollywood Studios and like on the Skyliner, and I just love him so much. He's so sweet. I love Sorcerer Mickey. He's so cute. So yeah, he was kind of impromptu, but I'm glad I got him. And then Austin ended up getting a plushie, which I think he got a plushie because he got the weighted Yoda, but maybe now Austin's gonna start getting plushies every trip. But he ended up getting one of the Cuddles plushies. So this is like one of those big, really soft, really plush plushies, and it's an Ewok, and he's so cute. And we always say that Cooper looks like an Ewok, our dog, which perfect timing, Coop. He kind of looks like an Ewok, you know? So we said it was kind of like having Cooper there, but he is so soft and cuddly, and it's just like, oh my gosh, just so nice to rest your head on, this guy. These plushies, I was so happy that they were back in stock. Last time we were there, they were sold out. But if you don't know, I love a plushie keychain. I love a Nuimo. I love anything like that. Anything I can throw in my bag that's like a plush, I love. So we had breakfast at Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera. First of all, highly recommend that breakfast. It was easily one of the best meals and experiences I've ever had at a Disney resort. But when we were done, we said, okay, first of all, I said I need to get one of the characters in the plush keychain forms of how you can meet them at the breakfast. I ended up purchasing Mickey, and he's so cute, and I love it. It's like on a bronze keychain, and he's in his little painter uniform. So this is what they look like when you meet them at Topolino's Terrace. So love him. And then Austin was obsessed with Minnie, and he was like, I kind of want the Minnie keychain. So I ended up getting it for him, and he literally wore her almost every day on his bag after that. But she's so cute. She's in her little like fashionista dress. These are the cute little keychains that we got, and I love them. And then last thing before pins, so I have a Disney Pandora bracelet that I've had for years and years and years, and it has slowly filled up. It's like basically full. For our anniversary this year, Austin got me a Pandora charm bracelet, and I said what I'm going to start doing, and I know this isn't anything riveting, but I was going to start getting one Pandora charm every trip that we go on that represents that trip specifically. So I ended up, because I think I already have 2 charms from previous trips, so I ended up getting 2 charms on this trip, even though I said I only get 1. I wanted to get 2 because I wanted one to commemorate like us becoming DVC members last year, and then one for this trip. So these are the charms I ended up getting. I put them both in the same box, so I'm just gonna separate them here. This is the charm that I got to commemorate becoming DVC members and kind of, I guess, this trip staying at the Riviera. So it is the Riviera Resort dangle charm, and it's so pretty. It has like diamonds on the top, has the logo here, and then on the back side of it, it's so pretty. It like literally has the Riviera Resort on the charm. And then the other charm that I got was to commemorate the pin event. So I guess it kind of commemorates, we also did like the Halloween party, and it was a Halloween trip. But I really wanted one to like commemorate the pin event for me. If you didn't know, I guess, if you're new, I ended up going to the Disney pin event, which I will leave linked in here somewhere, either in the cards if I can figure that out, or just down below, because that is also why we didn't really purchase a ton of things on this trip, because we did purchase a lot of pins from that pin event. But anyways, I wanted something to commemorate the pin event. So I got this Maleficent charm. And it's so cool. It's like her whole body, which is like really cool. And I love her little staff. But she was kind of like on the poster of the event kind of like logo. So I figured she'd be perfect to commemorate this trip. But love it. So those are the 2 charms that I got. I'm so obsessed with them, and I'm excited to just get like one new one every trip and kind of, you know, commemorate all the different trips that we go on in the future. Okay, so that is all for the actual like merch, physical merch. Now moving on to pins. We are big pin people, so if you are not into pins and you don't care, that's basically all it's going to be left for here. But figure I will show you guys. So we are people who, one, we like to collect kind of like events that we go to, hotels we stay at, but then we also just like to collect like different characters or different, you know, pin bags, and we like to open pin bags and all that kind of stuff. So we got a mix of both here. So these are the kind of rack pins that we ended up purchasing. So first one is, of course, I had to get a Riviera Resort pin because this is the first time we stayed there. And this is the pin that we got. It is stunning also. It's a huge pin. It's kind of pin on pin, but it just has like Mickey and Minnie in the front there in their little convertible. And then again, it has the tower on the front. And I even think, oh no, I thought it had them in their like outfits for upstairs, but they're in more of like, you know, the French Riviera type attire. But I love that pin. It's so pretty. And then I got a Epcot International Food and Wine Festival pin for this year. This is the, oh my god, this is just the limited release version of the pin. I didn't really love any of the limited edition ones. I liked this one the most, so this is the one that I got. But it is Figment, and again, it just says Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2024. But I love the style of this pin. I thought it was really cute. And I like that it had Epcot and food, and it had like all the countries in the back. So very, very cute. And then this, okay, normally I only get one pin to commemorate an event. So when we went to go purchase the Halloween party pin, the area that we were at only had 2 pins. It only had this pin and it had like the pass holder pin. So I ended up picking this one up. This is when we were at Star Traders. So we were back at Star Traders in Tomorrowland. It's still a very cute pin. It's very big. It's pin on pin. It has Mickey and Minnie, and it says the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party 2024. Lots of glitter, lots of cuteness to it. I almost think also it might glow in the dark. It doesn't say, but the moon in the back kind of makes it look like it would. But this one again is just the limited release pin. And then we were sitting on Main Street waiting for the fireworks to start, and I was kind of like, oh, like I want to go have a look in the Emporium and see if they have any other merch in there for the Halloween party. But of course they did. They had, and I knew they had these pins, I just kind of forgot about them when we were looking at the other merch. I was like, oh, maybe they're just sold out. But they had a bunch of different characters for Mickey's Not So Scary. And they had a Jack and Sally pin, which, if you don't know, I collect Jack and Sally, but also we ended up going as Lock, Shock, and Barrel. So I felt like I had to get this pin too. I guess I technically could have returned the other pin, but I just liked it also. So anyways, this one is actually a limited edition pin. I don't know what the edition size is on this. Let me see. 5,000. So it's a pretty high edition size, but I love these. I think they're so cute. And they had a bunch of different characters. Katelyn ended up getting one too that was like all the Winnie the Pooh characters, and it was so cute. And I think they had Pain and Panic on another pin, and then who was the other one? I forget the other one, but there was one more, I think, of that same kind of style. So those were all the rack pins that we got, and then from there we ended up getting a bunch of mystery boxes. So all of these mystery boxes were opened during our trip, so you will see all of these unboxings in the trip vlogs. Gosh, I can't speak. But I figured I'd just show you a big overview of them all, just to kind of show you. I won't go super in depth because again, you know, you want kind of the surprise when you're watching the vlogs. But these were all of the mystery pins that we ended up getting. So I ended up getting 2 boxes of the Stitch pins, which You will learn, I guess, in my pin video, which is coming out later, but I somehow have wrote myself into collecting Stitch. We got the 2 Stitch pins. Austin opened 2 boxes of the Droids, which these are stunning pins. Like, I really want him to get more of these boxes because they look so cute. Katelyn actually opened one of the Food and Wine Festival pins, and she ended up giving this one to Austin because Donald is Austin's favorite. We opened 2 of the different little hidden Disney pins in the silver packages with the blue writing. Also got 2 bags of the newer Munchlings packs. I think this is series 4. And then I ended up getting 3 boxes of the Halloween Party mystery pins. These ones were all limited edition. And look, the only double that we got was Pluto, and that was because we traded Austin's sister because I think we got a Mickey actually, but she didn't get Mickey, so she would rather have Mickey. So that is all the mystery pins that we purchased and opened while we were there. And then the final thing is that I like to open mystery pins when I'm home. Whenever I'm feeling a little bit glum or a little bit sad, like I'm missing Disney, I like to have little mystery pins to open. I ended up bringing back 2 packs of mystery pins, and these are both Munchlings. So we got the series 3 pins, if it wants to focus, and the new series 4. And these are just so cute, and they're really good traders. So I don't ever mind getting these little mystery packs. And kind of all of a sudden I like want to start collecting like the Munchlings series. Don't ask me why, but anyways, I was feeling the pin bug while I was there. So who knows, I might not keep any of these and I might just end up keeping them all as traders, but we love trading, so that is good. But yeah, that is everything that we purchased from Disney World. Again, probably is a lot to most people. To us, it kind of felt like maybe, I guess, an average trip, maybe a little bit less than average, but we did get like more expensive items, so that's why it was like less items total, I feel like. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, let me know down below what your favorite thing was that we got, or maybe one of your favorite merch items that you've gotten on a recent trip, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.